What I wish somebody told me before I started training, that is a really specific video for those people who came to the gym who are still beginners. I have been there. I have been there. I was the person who came firstly to the gym. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anybody to ask for help, and you know what? I want to help you. Honestly, I really want to help you. And that's why today I have got 3 researches that will make you understand a lot better the specific training program, how to make your program specifically just for you and for your goals. Let's go. So I have got an iPad here, and today we're gonna start with training load and then training volume and also rest between sets. So how that will affect on your muscle growth and also on your strength is really interesting to see, and after that video I bet you will have more understanding about how to design your own program without PT, because I'm here for you. I want to talk about the load. So training load is the weight is relative to your 1 rep max. So keep that in mind. So in this research we have got 4 different groups. They have got absolutely the same volume of the training. Keep in mind the volume of the training is sets multiplied by your reps and multiplied by your weight you are doing currently. So we have got 3 splitted groups. So first group we have got here is very low load training. So they are doing currently under 30% of the 1 rep max they have got, so under 30%. So it's about 35 reps and over. That is a lot. Also we have got a second group here where is a low load training. So it's between 30 and 59% of your 1 rep max, so it's between 16 and 35 reps. And then we have got moderated load, it's between 60 and 79% of your max, so it's between 8 and 15 reps. And then we have got the last group is high load, it's 80% plus of your 1 rep max, so it's between 6-7 reps you can do like 1 rep max, right? And what they found really interesting things. Maybe for somebody it's gonna be really obvious, but I can tell you that's really interesting. So the higher load is a lot better for your strength, and we will come back to that one. And the second thing they found, so muscle size, no difference at all between any of the load categories. Training heavy, moderate or light, producing the same amount of muscle growth as long as the total volume was equal. We're gonna come to conclusion afterwards, but already put it somewhere that the same volume gonna give you the same results no matter if your load is heavy or it's low or it's moderate. Also, if you know that for strength you need to train heavier. We'll come back to this one as well. Right, we will move on to second research. That research has been in 2017. Do you remember 2017? Oh my god, it's nearly 10 years ago, but still. So we talked about the training load, but here we're gonna talk about the training volume. The training volume, as I mentioned before, is your weight, reps, sets combined together. Not combined, you need to multiply them, and then you're gonna get your volume of the training. So here we have got research where they put 15 studies, 34 studies in all together. They look at the weekly sets per muscle group as a message how the number tracked was muscle growth. So that is specifically for your muscle growth. So here we have got what they found, more sets equals to more growth. In a fairly linear way, each additional set per week was linked to roughly a 0.37 extra gain in muscle size. So keep that in mind, that extra set they added to the for training, right, is extra 0.37 for the muscle growth. It's really cool, right? And then all the thing I want to mention here is simple higher volume and lower volume group. When studies were split into higher volume group and a lower volume group, the higher volume group showed meaningfully more growth, about 3.9% more. So if you want to grow some more muscles, you need to have higher volume. So here I want to come to a conclusion about that, and then we'll come back to another thing about rest and recovery. So first thing I want to mention, if you want to have more strength, if you want to get stronger, if you want to make heavier, I will suggest you personally to do heavy load training. If you want to do heavy load training, you need to do for about 80+% of your 1 rep max. I will put every research, everything in a link of the description. Also, if you want to have a good calculator of 1 rep max, how much you need to do or anything like that, it's going to be a link in the description as well, and I hope it's going to help you. So again, if you want to get stronger, personally get stronger, you need to have higher load, so 80+% of your 1 rep max. How to calculate 1 rep max, link in the description. Also, if you want to have hypertrophy, so if you want to grow your muscle mass, you need to adapt your training with a bigger volume. So also you can have some junk volume, but we're gonna come back to this in another video. But here I want to mention that if you want to have progress in the muscle tissue, if you want to get bigger as a muscle, you need to have higher volume training, and that will benefit you in the long run. Okay, but you're gonna ask me, Kim, like, you talk about training, but what about rest? And that's because when I came to the gym, I didn't know how much do I need to rest. Do I need to rest 1 minute or 3 minutes? But also here, we have good research. So that research is from 2016, the best year of my life. I remember 2016, that was so good, honestly. Right, so longer rest against shorter rest. And here we have got 21 young men are already resistance trained, split into 2 groups, doing an absolutely the same 8 weeks training program with a whole body program. So 3 times a week, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps and 7 exercises per session. So that's realistic for everybody, you know. And the only variable that the different was rest between them. So only one thing was different in that session was rest between sets. Okay, so we have got 2 groups. We have got short group and we have got long group. So in the short group, they have been rested for 1 minute rest. 1 minute is not that much if you're gonna think about that. And also long is 3 minutes rest. And then here we have got what they measured. So they measured 3 things. Muscle strength is 1 rep max on the bench press and back squat. And then muscle endurance, so reps till failure at 50% of your 1 rep max bench. And also they measured muscle size, so of bicep, tricep and quads. And what they found, that's really interesting. So strength, long group gains significantly more 1 rep max strength on the both squat and the bench press than short, right? Hypertrophy, so about muscle size, long group also had significantly greater muscle thickness gains in the quads with near significant trend, favoring long in the tricep too, or right? And also endurance, both groups improve equally. Rest period didn't matter here. So if you were gonna think about here, right, strength only long group improved, also hypertrophy long group improved, but only endurance was absolutely equal. Absolutely equal. So they had the same program for absolutely the same. So they had 8 weeks of the program, 3 weeks, 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Absolutely was the same, but the rest was different. And watch how rest can benefit you. And I really hope that video helped you to add something more to your session. Maybe you have got more understanding about rest, about training load and training volume. If you have got any questions, please ask me in the comments. I will appreciate that. I really want to help you because I have been there as well, and I wish I can help somebody. Honestly, thank you for everything. I know, like, I messed up slightly in the last video. It was my first video, that's my second video. I'm so glad that I can do this video and I got that result, and I really hope you will support me. Thank you so much, guys, and have a good day.